Got these hands full of stories, knuckles cracked like the ground in June. Every scar got a small confession, every wrinkle's its own old tune. I've been broke in 1,000 places, paid my dues in quiet rooms, but I'm still here, still standing, I ain't leaving anytime soon. I'm bent but not broken, shaking but I ain't done yet. Got miles on my shadow, but I ain't learned how to quit. I'm bent but not broken, carry that weight like a badge on my chest. If life tried to crush me, it just taught me how to rest. I've watched good love go sideways, see my name on a pink slip page, sat alone with the bottle for company while the clock laughed at my age. But my spine still finds its center when the world leans hard on me. I bow like an old elm tree in the wind rooted deep where you can't see. I'm bent but not broken, shaking but I ain't done yet. Got miles on my shadow, but I ain't learned how to quit. Yeah, the mirror tells a rough-edged story, crow's feet, gray hair, faded glory. Ooh, but listen, these lines are proof I stayed in the fight, didn't duck, didn't hide from the night. But we snap back slow and strong. If I wake up breathing in the morning, you can bet I'll sing this song. I'm bent but not broken, shaking but I ain't done yet. Got miles on my shadow, but I ain't learned how to quit. Empty glass, couple rings on the bar. Your laugh still stuck in this dark. Bartender wipes down our old spot, says my name like he knows what I lost. You said, boy, I swear stay. Then you left your red coat and just walked away. Now I chase your echo in this quiet room, staring down the truth. Broken promises and bourbon, that's all I got of you tonight. Every sip just keeps me learning how to hold on, still let go right. If love is gonna hurt me, let it hurt me honest and plain. Broken promises and bourbon, I'll toast you and drink down the pain. Jukebox playing some old slow tune, our song cut straight through the gloom. Door swings every time I still look, half hope, half fear what you took. You said, baby, this time I won't run. But the dawn rolled in and you were gone with the sun. Now I walk that promise like a busted road, nowhere left to go. Broken promises and bourbon, that's all I got of you tonight. Every sip just keeps me learning how to hold on and still let go right. If love is gonna hurt me, let it hurt me honest and plain. Broken promises and bourbon, I'll toast you and drink down the pain. Just a lie I wanted, baby, I was just a place to stay. Funny how the truth tastes softer when it's chased this way. So here's to every toast we never made, every vow that faded in the haze. I raise this glass, say your name low, then let you go. Broken promises and bourbon, that's all I got of you tonight. Every sip just keeps me learning how to hold on broken promises and bourbon. I'll toast you, then let you fade. Broken promises and bourbon, one last taste, I'll set you down and walk away. Sat at the table, gold in my finger, drinking my hand. Talking like a king, baby. Treating your soft heart like it was sand. You said I'm trying, I laughed like I'd already won. I was so sure I was right. I didn't see you come undone. My ego spoke louder than the truth ever did. Drowned out your crying like a runaway kid. Thought I was big, but I was just a scared little man. My ego spoke louder than the truth ever did. You packed that suitcase, didn't raise your voice, didn't slam one door. You just looked straight through me like you couldn't see me anymore. Now it's one glass, two glasses, talking to my shadow in this neon dim. Every bad thing in the story starts and ends with him. I blame the job, blame the bottle, blame the long nights and the band. But it wasn't work, wasn't whiskey, it was these proud closed hands. Now I trade all this lonely for one more shot to listen instead. But you can't fix a broken promise with another excuse in your head. in a motel bathroom sink. Thought it was some strangers, had to laugh, had to think. Every line on this old face is a mile I had to crawl. Every scar under this shirt got a story, some too tall. I got these gray hair blues, but they fit me like my old work boots. Every wrinkle's just a roadmap child. Every crack in my voice is proof I ain't trying to turn back time. Let the young man chase his youth. I'll just sit here with these gray hair blues, smiling at the truth. Chasing someone else's high. Now I pour my own drink slow, watch the thunder in the sky. Lost some friends to fast wheels, lost some love to faster tongues. Got a grandson with my nose, asking where I got these lungs. These hands shake a little, but they still know what to hold. A warm cup, a kind word, a memory gone cold. If you see me staring off, I'm just talking to my ghost, thinking all the bad decisions that brought me what I love most. Empty glass, ring a line. Bartender wipes the same old line. Neon clock stuck at 2. But time keeps moving inside you. You laugh too loud so you don't cry. Stare that door down one more time. You'd swear her hand's still in your coat, her perfume hiding in your throat. Hearts break quietly in smoky rooms like this, not with shattered plates, just a missing kiss. One chair open, no one sees, just a name you never speak. Hearts break quietly while the jukebox sings off key. Photo strip folded small, lives in the crack of your worn-out wallet, her old laugh in every song. You mouth the words but sing 'em wrong. You raise a toast to moving on. Sip that promise till it's gone. Tell your friends you're doing fine, but your shadows lie in every tear. Hearts break quietly in smoky rooms like this, not with slammed doors, just the things you miss. Her coffee cup, her spare key, little ghosts in every street. Hearts break quietly like a tired old melody. You always thought it'd end in flames, big scene, big words, both to blame. But it slipped away like closing time. One light flickered, then the open sign. Hearts break quietly in smoky rooms like this, not with thunder crash, just an empty wrist where her good night used to be, just a watch that ticks too clean. Hearts break quietly till the silence starts to sing. You just sit and breathe, one more slow sip, one more sleep. Wipe your eyes, pretend to see only dust on memories. Hearts break quietly, they mend the same way, piece by piece.
Last call neon on the counter, ice melting in my glass. Same three old-timers in the corner, talking good years that passed. Bartender asks if I'm alright. I say I'm hanging on, but every quiet between the clinking, she walks back in when they're gone. Thought time would fade her shadow, but it lingers like this smoke. Every laugh in this old room ends with her name in my throat. I keep her name in every song, like a prayer I can't stop saying. Every line I right or wrong, every note I'm still replaying. I try to sing the hurt away, but she just keeps on staying. Yeah, I keep her name in every song, and it's the only thing I'm playing. Her jacket's still on my chair back, 3 winters out of style. I tell myself I'll finally move it, then I sit and stare a while. Friends say I should change the station, find a brighter melody, but every chord I wrap my hands round falls the way she left me. I swear I start on something new, then that old rhyme drifts along. One small word and there she is, spelled out in every song. I keep her name in every song, like a prayer I can't stop saying. Every line I right or wrong, every note I'm still replaying. I try to sing the hurt away, but she just keeps on staying. Yeah, I keep her name in every song, and it's the only thing I'm playing. Maybe someday I'll forget it, let it rest, let it be. But if I ever stop singing her, who's gonna remember me? So I leave that door wide open on these late and lonely nights. Her name rides on every blue note till the dawn turns out the lights. I keep her name in every song, like a prayer I can't stop saying. Every line I right or wrong, every note I'm still replaying. I try to sing the hurt away, but she just keeps on staying. Yeah, I keep her name in every song, and it's the only thing I'm playing. half empty, staring back at me. Stained wood table, same old worn out seat. You left your laughter hanging in this room, like smoke that lingers long after closing time. I tell the bartender I'm fine, but my voice comes out untrue. Every story that I start finds its way back to you. I keep holding on to you, like a song that I can't quit. Every line I try to change, my heart still sings you in it. If letting go's the only way, then tell me what's a man to do when every breath, every step keeps holding on to you. Your coat still hanging on the back room nail, your name still written on my unpaid tabs and tails. Friends say time will smooth these jagged nights, but that clock over the counter just keeps circling our fight. I folded all your letters, tucked them where I can't see through, but even in the dark, my hands remember you. I keep holding on to you, like a prayer set out of tune. Every time I try to move, I end up back in this booth. If healing means I walk away, why's the cure feel like a bruise when every dawn, every yawn keeps holding on to you? Maybe love is just a lesson they don't teach you till you're broke. You pay in quiet questions, you pay in words you never never spoke. I've tried to drink the distance, I've tried to drown the truth, but the ache that stays behind still spells your name in blue. I keep holding on to you like a record cracked but true. All the skips and scars it has still spin me back to you. If freedom means I lose your ghost, I'm not sure I want it to. 'Cause every loss, every cost is holding on to you.
You poured that red wine, I poured that last night. One more little cut across a crowded room. You said, baby, choose us. My silence chose the truth. I reached for my jacket, not for you. I chose me when I could have chosen you. Held my ground like it was holy, like it was all I had to lose. Yeah, I chose me. Watch your tears fall to the floor. Pride stood tall between us as you walked out that door. Clock on the wall still stuck at 10 to 2. Ashtrays and takeout tell the story back to you. Your picture on the fridge, crooked on that metal frame. I straighten it each morning, then turn away again. Funny how a cold bed still keeps a man up high, replaying every moment of the chances that he got. I won that old argument, lost the only friend I had. Victory feels empty when it's echoing like that. about your long day. I was loading up my little case. Every point I made felt heavy, like I had a judge and jury in my face. You said, baby, can you hear me? I stared whole straight through the floor. You walked quiet down the hallway. I still thought I won that score. I had to win that argument. Didn't know I was losing you. Chased that little victory like it was all I had to prove. Raised my voice like a weapon. Watch your heart slip out of you. I had to win that argument. Didn't know I was losing you. Next morning, coffee on the counter. Your cup sitting there, cold and clean. Little note saying that you love me, but you're tired of living in a courtroom scene. This empty house keeps talking. Every creak sounds just like true. I got trophies in my memory, but the only prize I wanted, baby, was you. Every word I threw like lightning left this thunder in my chest I can't relieve. Now I'm drinking with my shadow, guitar crying where you sat. If I could lose one more argument, I'd win my good woman back. We were talking in circles, half-truths on a Tuesday night. You were tracing the rim of your glass. I was gripping my pride too tight. You said, say what you're feeling. I laughed and I let it slide. Threw a joke like a little stone. Watched it ripple in your eyes. Lord, lost for ego. I chose my silence, bit my tongue instead of my pain. All the words I never gave you come back like a cold hard rain. Silent apologies haunt my pillow, every lesson written in the air. Lost for ego, I lost you. Now I speak up before hearts break. Saw your picture this morning, new town, same crooked smile. I remember the fight in the kitchen, how we stared down the floor for a while. You were packing up questions, I was boxing up every flaw. Should've said, I'm scared of losing. All I managed was whatever, sure. I used to think being strong meant staying stone, staying still. Now I know it takes more courage to say I'm wrong and mean it for real. So if someone's holding their hurt, looking down, afraid to be seen, I lean in and break that quiet, say I've been there, I know what you mean. I used to think being strong meant staying stone, staying still. Now I know it takes more courage to say I'm wrong and mean it for real. So if someone's holding their hurt, looking down, afraid to be seen, I lean in and break that quiet, say I've been there, I know what you mean.
You were standing by the doorway, sunlight in your hair, hand on the frame. I was busy being stubborn, too scared to feel, quick to blame. You laughed, said, tell me something. I shrugged it off like I was fine. You were offering me shelter, I chose the storm and called it pride. Now I'm lost for ego, now I'm broke on a winning hand. I built a kingdom of my anger just to sit here in the ruins of a man. Yeah, I'm lost for ego, all that armor turned to rust. Every I don't need you cost me every chance at us.
kept saving me a bar stool, kept a coffee cup with just my name. I kept talking like a stranger, too cool to say I felt the same. You were packing up your records when I finally found my tongue, but my brave words came to closing, and by then your heart had closed and gone. All that chest beat, all that shouting, look at me now, just me and my shoes. I won the fight to stay untouched, but I lost the only thing I'd hate to lose.
Neon clock says 1:45, but this place runs on old bad news. Bartenders wiping down the day while I stir up what I couldn't say. Your name's still cold on my tongue, like this drink I'm holding on. Same bar stool, different years, same burned out prayer in my beer. I keep on chasing what's already past, talking to the past like it's gonna talk back. If I could pull you out, I'd do it fast, but you rise right up in every splash. Love at the bottom of the glass hits me softer, hits me last. When the room gets thin and the songs run out, that's when the truth comes trickling down. Love at the bottom of the glass. What I'm missing looks back at me. I keep on sipping, but I can't get past love at the bottom of the glass. Jukebox playing some old refrain about a woman catching the last train. Funny how every lonesome line finds a way to sound like mine. Your laugh lives in the corner seat, right where your shadow used to be. I raise a toast to the empty air and drink it down like you were there. I keep on chasing what's already past, talking to the past like it's gonna talk back. Every watered down wish in this midnight draft tastes like the moment you turned your back. Love at the bottom of the glass hits me softer, hits me last. When the room gets thin and the songs run out, that's when the truth comes trickling down. Love at the bottom of the glass. What I'm missing looks back at me. I keep on sipping, but I can't get past. Love at the bottom of the glass. Oh, that glass. Get to keep. I swirl the light till it's almost gone, then set it down and see where I went wrong. Love at the bottom of the glass, where the blame and the mercy mix. In that last slow swallow of the past, I taste every could have, every missed kiss. Love at the bottom of the glass keeps on holding up a face I knew. I raise it one more time and I see it clear. I was always choosing to drink over you.
Still in that corner booth, same laugh in a cheaper glass. I raise my hand, then let it fall, pretend I'm aiming for the past. Your name's carved in this bar top, right where my elbow rests. I talk tough to the bartender, but my heart still second guesses. You lean in, ask how I'm doing. I choke on I'm doing fine, 'cause every word feels borrowed from a life that once was mine. Love me like you used to, back when we both believed, before we learned the hard way what staying really means. Look me in the tired eyes. You once swore you'd never lose. If you can't stay forever, at least love me like you used to. Unbrushes my jacket, same spark, different years. We laugh at all the wrong parts, both hiding the same old fears. You mention someone waiting, I say I've been waiting too, just sipping on this quiet, saving all my best for you. You ask if I still miss you, I joke only when I breathe, but the truth hangs in the jukebox, singing every word for me. Love me like you used to, back when we both believed, before we learned the hard way what staying really means. Look me in the tired eyes, you once swore you'd never lose. If you can't stay forever, at least love me like you used to. Maybe we were too young to keep it, too proud to say we were scared. But if this is the last time I feel it, let me feel it like it's still there. Oh, one slow dance in this doorway, one last lie we both call true. You can tell me you don't want me, just don't say you never do. Love me like you used to, back when we both believed, before we learned the hard way what staying really means. Hold me like you're holding every version of us you knew. If you can't stay forever, at least love me like you used to. Empty glass, ring on the wood, her name on my tongue still tastes good. Jukebox hums some old slow tune, neon in the puddles mopping up the room. I was buying a morrow on a borrowed time, didn't watch the pour till it all went bad. Love poured out too fast, spilled all over my hands. I was drowning in the moment, didn't learn how to stand. Like a cold someone left, love poured out too fast, left this glass half regret. She laughed low, eyes on mine, talk like we've been talking for a long, long time. I stack big plans like bills on the bar, tip too heavy on a half-built star. Could have taken it slower, one small sip at a time, but I chased every promise like the last drop of wine. Love poured out too fast, spilled all over my hands. I was drowning in the moment, didn't learn how to stand. Now my heart's in the corner, like a cold someone left. Love poured out too fast, left this glass half regret. Now I swirl what's left, let the night look back. Every mark on this bar maps the things that I lack. Guess the trick these days is to let it all last. Take a slow, small taste, don't let love pour too fast. Spilled all over my hands. I was drowning in the moment, didn't learn how to stand. So I'll nurse what I'm given, let each heart beat a rest. 'Cause love poured out too fast, teach it slow